What is a scientist's favorite vegetable? Cauliflower. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you've had a good weekend. I'm very happy to be here and very happy to have you with me. For our unusual, very rare Sunday stream, and thank you very much for your generosity, my friends. Immediately, I haven't even started the stream and I'm already overwhelmed. Thank you very much for your support, my friends. Cows are important first in chat with the resub. 16 months, cows. I cannot believe that number. Thank you very much for the 16 months, my friend. And Lucent Jelly, second with the resub. Thank you, Jelly, for your support, and thank you for being here, of course. Itarama, great to have you here. Thank you for the positivity. And Master Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for the 100 bits, Tuesday. Thank you very much, my friend. And Kai, welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us, Kai. Guess what? I don't know what. You'll have to tell me, Kai. How does Cows have an extra month? That is the question. That is very. I noticed that too. That Cows is at 16 and you're at 15. I don't even know how that's possible. Master Tuesday, I'm bowled over Tuesday. Thank you for another 100 bits. You're too good to me, my friends. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. You met a new streamer and he's cool. Right on. Alright, my friends, so we are at the tail end of Jankuly. I don't have a lot of time left. I've got 2 games to finish up, and I don't have a lot of time left. I'm in horror. I am in horror at the thought of what happens if I don't finish Jankuly before the month is out. We have to get moving. So we've got at least 2 games tonight. We're looping back. We finished a Powerpuff Girls game. Actually, we finished all 3 of them, the main story. But we've got bonus levels. We've got bonus levels to tackle. We've finished the main story and the bonus levels for the 3rd game, Battle Hymn. But we've got to sort of circle back to the other 2. Here, Paint the Townsville Green. And later, Bad Mojo Jojo. We haven't finished all the bonus levels in either of these. But we have all the passwords now. We've earned them. We've earned them properly by beating the games. So let's use our password powers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. This is not what I wanted to do. To properly finish a game. Alright, so we finished 1 bonus level in this game using the password we got from Bad Mojo Jojo, but now we need the password from Battle Hymn. And that is Dust. Boomer. And that gives us Bonsai Gardens. Right on. Ooh. I have some coffee and fruit arriving. Let's, excuse me just a moment, and I will, gather those. Alright, now I am properly equipped for the adventure ahead. Once my coffee cools down, I'll be able to enjoy some of that. 1 month of the death of another streamer I really looked up to. I'm sorry to hear that, Kai. Password Link Games Tuesday says, yeah, so they did, they one-upped the Oracle games with the Powerpuff Girls games. Capcom said, if I remember right, Capcom said they couldn't figure out. They had to cancel one of the 3 Oracle games. They made them only 2 because they couldn't work out a password system to balance 3 games. Powerpuff Girls did it. Baking Gamer, great to see you again. Welcome in. There are codes for all 3 games. I have the codes, Baking Gamer. I've earned them properly. I've beaten all 3 games and gotten all 3 passwords. And that's what we're doing tonight, is we are finishing up the Bubbles game. I've already finished the Bubbles game. I beat it, and I used the passwords from the first 2 to do the bonus levels. That one's finished. We're actually looping back now to the other 2 games to clear up the bonus levels. I've already done one of the bonus levels in this one. And we just unlocked Bonsai Gardens. Link is getting shown up by science lab accidents. Tuesday says. Alright, so here we go. Or not? I hit the wrong button? What happened? There we go. Boomer is rampaging in the Bonsai Gardens. I feel like the music is a little too loud, maybe. I'll have to go show him some manners. Alright, let's see what we're in for. The first collectible sets the tone. 98. Alright, that's not an impossibly high number. So, as always, our gold is not necessarily 100%. We will collect every collectible that I come across. But our real gold is 90 and above. If we get at least 90%, I'll be happy. Whoa. We are starting off rough, though. It seems that there's no ground on this level. No. It's the flying guy with the, lightning bolts. I just started the level and I already have to deal with him. This enemy is worse than most of the bosses in these games. I didn't know what direction he was gonna come from. Let's reset the level since I've lost a life already. Get our lives back. Looking down there, that looks suspicious. Like, I think that's sort of like a secret cave I can enter or something. I don't know. I don't want to lose a life experimenting. Victory. We got it. So there's clearly more level off to the right. Not this guy again already. So if we want to finish up these games, which we do, we have to do 5 levels tonight. We've got 2 bonus levels in this one, and we've got 3 in the other game. I don't know what sort of time frame we're looking at. I'm hoping all these bonus levels are sort of brief and manageable. And if they are, we may have time to do a little something else in the latter half of the stream. But I don't know. I don't want to promise anything and then be unable to deliver on it. Another Powerpuff Girls reboot with the original creators. I think someone mentioned that to me. I do have to tell you, I know it's probably a little disappointing, but I don't have a lot of history, and I don't have a lot of history with this series or nostalgia for it. Personally, it's just something that came out a bit late for me. When it was at the peak of its popularity, I was sort of at that age where watching cartoons wasn't very cool, and so I know I definitely saw a few episodes, but it wasn't something that I had an opportunity to get really into. And on top of that, it had the additional sort of disadvantage of when I was young, we never had like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and stuff like that. Like, I didn't have cable or satellite when I was a kid, so a lot of those the stuff on those channels I didn't have sort of regular access to. But you know, hopefully the reboot. You know, hopefully they come up with a sort of satisfactory product. 5 levels, let's go. I know, I've got what? 22 minutes left before midnight? I don't know if I'm gonna make it through all these levels. Especially since there's so many of this guy. Why? Why do I have to fight 100 of this guy in this level? He's the worst enemy. Bacon Gamer is feeling hyped for the reboot. Right on. Yeah, I hope it, you know, I hope it turns out good. I just remember an episode where the mayor is playing Zelda and kills Navi. No. Oh, that's awful. To anyone who doesn't like Navi from Ocarina of Time, I recommend that you play Brave Fencer Musashi. That game really taught me to appreciate Navi. It is rough playing an adventure game like that with no characters who will tell you where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. That guy grew an extra piece of health because I left the screen. I'm not a fan of that. I'm also not a fan of this giant pool of water beneath the entire level. Oh no, don't put one of these guys down here. I lost a life. Why does this level have to have 100 of that enemy? I'm never gonna make it through this level because of that enemy. Navi isn't too bad. Itty says, Fi from Skyward Sword, however, terrible. I haven't actually played that one myself yet. Last Night's Storm, welcome back. Hey, thank you for joining us tonight. hope you're having a good weekend. It's been a long time since I've streamed on a Sunday, but I realized I can't let the month win. We've got to try and bring Jankuly to a close. So far, not going great. This level is impossible. Won't give any story spoilers. Thank you for that, Itty. We'll say Fi is the guidance character and pops out a lot to talk. It's a difficult thing because, you know, I want a game to be clear about what it expects from me. You know, at least reasonably clear. But I also don't want a game to talk at me a lot. So, like, finding that balance where I can play an adventure game and be happy with it. It definitely is a balancing act. I am not happy with this game. This enemy is impossible to deal with. I hate this enemy, I think, more than any enemy in any game I've ever played. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, PFDXYZ. Is there a way you prefer for your name to be pronounced? Because I am hopelessly lost, my friend. I'm very happy to have you here, though. Thank you for coming along with the raid. And SM Charles, great to see you again. Thank you for coming in. Hypnogram, pleasure to have you with us. PFD or Maddie is fine. Thank you for that. Buddhafingers, great to see you. One moment if you said anything. I'm trying to get my audio back. I was sort of lurking in Buddhafinger's stream earlier. He was working on getting a Famicom disk system to function properly, and I didn't actually see whether or not you succeeded. So you'll have to tell us about it. But in the meantime, my friends, why don't you use that link there to give Buddhafingers a follow? You know, he spends a lot of time here hanging out with us, and definitely deserves for you to take a look at his content. Buddha is a legend, in my opinion. I couldn't agree more. And full of puns. Welcome back, Buddha. Thank you for dropping by. No problem. I was just happy I could catch you live. Did you get the disk system to work? I didn't actually get to see whether or not it became operational by the end there. Thank you for the follow, Maddie. Very much appreciated. Thank you for that. I am attempting an impossible task right now. I started sort of a janky and broken game marathon for the month of July. We called it Jankuly. I was playing a lot of Powerpuff Girls games and Scooby-Doo games, and we're at the last night of July right now, and I've got 5 levels left to finish before midnight strikes in 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen. This game is awful. I'm being so annoyed by this enemy right here tonight. You may be tempted to take a sigh of relief since I just defeated that enemy, but don't worry. Don't worry, there's like 20 more of him I have to deal with. He's copy-pasted all over this level. Oh my goodness. No doubt I do love the jank. We've got a healthy supply of jank around these parts. So there are three Powerpuff Girls games on the Game Boy, and I've actually finished the main story for all 3 of them. But when you finish them, you get passwords. When you finish each game, you get a password that unlocks bonus levels in the other games. And so what we're doing tonight is looping back to previously finished Powerpuff Girls games to finish the bonus levels, using the passwords that we've acquired. So I've got 2 levels in this game to finish, and I've got 3 levels in another one to finish. And finishing 5 levels across 2 of these games is something, it's like a Herculean task. I don't know. But we're giving it our best effort. Because when I play a janky game, like I know a lot of people like to dip their toes into sort of janky games from time to time. I see a lot of people, you know, do like sort of roulettes and randomizers where they sample games like this. And I mean, it's one thing to play a game like this for like 30 minutes or so. It's another thing. It's another thing to just dive in and commit to playing it to credits. Not to speak ill of anybody, but I'm just saying that, you know, I'm not one to dabble in the jank. I'm one to wallow in it. It's probably to my detriment that I am this way. Oh, nice. We found a collectible there. Don't be like Frownie. We did not. After 2 hours of trying, I broke down and played some Disk System Zelda 2 until my controller ran out of charge. Zelda 2 is a good choice. I like that game. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I hope you get it. I hope you get it working. I like the idea of checking out some sort of more obscure games on the actual hardware like that. So I hope you get it up and running. Hey, Strength for Life, welcome in. Great to have you with us. I'm really struggling with these levels, by the way, because I'm not going for an any percent clear. I'm trying to complete each level at 90% or more. So all of these like sort of collectible items, I need to pick up well, basically everyone I see I've got to pick up. So that's what's giving me real trouble tonight, is because when you die, you lose your collectibles, and so I'm having a tough time like getting us up and running with this game, because this first stage tonight is so very difficult. How's the night going? We're just getting started. I'm having a rough time, though. I'm hoping to wrap up all of our unfinished Jankuly business tonight by knocking out these bonus levels in these two games, but just this one level is so brutal. This flying guy is ruining my life. It's already a very difficult night. And Boat Ladder, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Everything is so cool about it. The manuals, the floppy disks, the click-clack of the reader head. Okay, this left-hand side of the screen is the edge of the world. Played a hard game earlier, and then a great dinner. Had a good day. That's great to hear. What were you playing again? I saw you were streaming. This is impossible. Splatterhouse on the PC Engine, rough game. Yeah. I haven't actually played any of the classic Splatterhouse games. Come on, the flight. I played some of the one on the newer one they made on the PS3 and Xbox 360. Which a lot of people didn't like, but I kind of dug it. I thought it was all right. And I know it has the classic games in it, but I don't think I didn't make it far enough to unlock them. And I think that's one of the few games that was stolen. When my home was burglarized several years ago, my PlayStation 3 was stolen, and I think that was the game that was in it. Well, my friends, as expected, I didn't make it. The month is over. We unfortunately reached the end of July, and the jank defeated me. I was really kind of hoping to sort of end in a nice, like, even kind of way. I mean, realistically, the odds of me finishing these games before midnight struck was not very high. So I don't know. I don't know what happens now. I'm afraid. Excuse me just a moment. Welcome to a new marathon. It's a new month, and now we begin. And now we begin the Jankugust event. Get ready, my friends, because I've got more Powerpuff Girls games and Scooby-Doo games than you could ever imagine. Yes, this is real. Unfortunately. Oh, Jelly put that together. By the way, that little animation, it is so wonderful, and you'll probably see a lot more of it. It was a tremendous amount of work, and thank you, Jelly. Thank you so much for that. So, yeah. It was all a ruse. I never expected to finish. I expected to just roll over and play more and more and more of this stuff. So here we are. You did have to skip a day. The jank is too powerful. Oh no, it's midnight and the game isn't won. I didn't see that. It's got a cult following now. The PS3 version. Glad I picked it up before the price shot up. Yeah, unfortunately, if I want to play it, I got to pick up another copy. Frownie has become a madman driven insane by jank. That's a pretty fair description of me, I would say. Well, that relieves a lot of the pressure now, you see. Now I'm not racing against the clock. I've got a whole month to tackle these levels now. So let's do it. One more month on the clock. Is it a Stockholm Syndrome thing with these games? Arguably, yes. A whole month, Frownie. Let's start a new game from the beginning. Well, we will. We will. I've got a lot more to play. It's so weird too. Like I don't know why these two franchises. It's they're sort of a random and arbitrary choice. It's just I happen to have easy access to a whole lot of games from both of these series. What's after the Powerpuff Girls? So we're playing what we're doing is we're alternating between Powerpuff Girls and Scooby-Doo games. If you mean what's the next jank game, it'll be another Scooby-Doo game. After we finish these. If you mean what's after Powerpuff Girls for tonight, I don't really have a plan for the second half of the stream. We're just gonna sort of keep it loose because I don't know how long it's gonna take. I really do want to finish up these two Powerpuff Girls games tonight, which means to do that I do have to beat 5 levels, and I'm struggling with 1 at the moment. But yeah, I'd really like to wrap these 2 games up tonight if I can manage to pull it off, and then if we have time left, you know, we'll see. You know, we could throw on some Super C maybe because I've got the Challenger I'm working there, or we throw on a completely different game. We'll see. I don't want to commit to anything because if I take the whole stream just to finish these, I don't want to let people down by bumping something off the schedule. I have a completely unrelated game that we could think about starting up first playthrough of for the first time, but again, I don't want to promise on things I can't deliver. So if I finish really early, then that's what I'm going to lean toward. But if this takes me like 5 or 6 hours, then I'll probably just do something sort of familiar. Bugs Bunny Ness and SNES games. Well, I did play. I played Birthday Blowout on the stream already. Which is a game that I actually have pretty positive feelings for. It doesn't have, I feel like it doesn't have a particularly great reputation, but it's a game that I actually kind of like. I think I have one of the Crazy Castle games, but that's sort of it for Bugs Bunny stuff. I don't think I have any of the SNES games. I think I have, like, Crazy Castle 3. Jank Timber rolls off the tongue well enough. Janktober, horrible Mortal Kombat games, and Chakan Sega Genesis. I have that game. Chakan the Forever Man. I haven't ever played it. I tested it out when I first got it, and so I know that it's pretty terrible. But I haven't given it a serious play yet. There are no letters from Jank in September, so you better finish up this month, Jelly says. Opie Kimbo, hey, great to see you. Hello, my friend. Hello to you. Welcome to, the never-ending Powerpuff Girls nightmare. And a new month. Welcome to the Jank-August Marathon. You'll find it very similar to the Jankuly Marathon. Some would say indistinguishable. You just watched someone play Chikan last night? It's rough. Here's the thing, like, I only played it to sort of test the cartridge when I first got it, and even from that brief sampling, I remember it being not fun to play. So, like, we're talking like 5 to 10 minutes of time spent with it, and I can confidently say that it's pretty not fun. So I know I'm in for a bad time when I fire it up. And actually see if there's land down there. Oh, there is. Oh no, I'm almost out of life. I need a heart. Why is this level so impossible and terrible? I'm on my last hit. If I die, by the way, I lose all of my progress. Everything we've done so far, it becomes completely pointless. Oh boy, invincibility. I wonder what I can do with this. The door is locked. I can do nothing with it. This is the most useless invincibility collectible in the history of video games. Does that mean there was a key off to the right at the start of this level? And I started off going in the wrong direction? If I have to go all the way back to the right to find a key, there's just no way. Sparrow, welcome in. Thank you for the resub, Sparrow. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you, my friend. So many of you have been very kind to me tonight. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the stream, my friends. It really does mean a lot to me, and it really does help out. 2:46 p.m. on Monday. Happy Monday then, Sparrow. Frownie going to the left when he should have gone right. That doesn't sound like Frownie at all. I will point out that my stubbornness, my stubborn refusal to go to the right-hand side in Castlevania The Adventure did lead to a revolution in the way that Dracula is fought in that game. You know, it's a good thing that I'm stubborn because that changed the speed run. I didn't even die from loss of our last heart. I died from falling into the abyss like I always do. Alright, well, we are going to go to the right this time. I'm going to explore what the right-hand side of this level is like. My prediction is it is awful. You gotta go right to go left. Gotta get up to get down. Alright, so we've never actually properly traveled to the right on this level. It seems like there must be a key, though, if we do, so... Tried playing Chicon one time, ended up rage quitting. Maybe we'll play that one in January. Why is there so many of that enemy? I don't like him. I don't want him to exist. Somebody, make me a ROM hack of this game where that enemy is gone. I have 5 hearts. That is unbelievable. No, I wasted a heart. There's the key. There's another invincibility, which I collected only after defeating all the enemies. I found the key to the maintenance shed. Now I'll be able to give Boomer a Heiny Whoopin'. That enemy is just there to add to the jank. Mission accomplished. There's no floor for so much of this level. No! Why is the tree growing out of the pond? Oh, I saw a tree and I thought surely there must be land beneath it. Why is water a one-hit kill in this game? These games are not fun. No, I missed the... I'm so mad. The Power Puddle Girls. You see, I know that the reason that the water defeats them is because they're 1/3 sugar. And water just causes the sugar to simply dissolve, so it makes sense. Spice doesn't really hold up too well against water either. Jesse Thompson, great to see you. welcome to Jankuly. Completely separate and distinct from Jankuly. At first I was down with this game being realistic, but you lost me being able to land on clouds, Frownie. I wasn't arguing necessarily for realism, just internal consistency. Nonsense. No, fly to safety. Every time I see this enemy, I'm so happy because it's not the other enemy. No, there's another one of him. Oh, my last hit. My last hit of my last life. I did get a heart, so we've got a little bit more. You have to appreciate the little things in life. I don't know what that is, but it's got the jank seal of approval. Please, more hearts, please. Well, I seem to have missed 2 collectibles somewhere. But it wasn't, like, for lack of trying. It's a shame, though, because one of them might have been an extra life. Hey, thank you for that hydrate. Good idea, especially if I'm about to go into battle. No! No! That's the... We're at the boss, but no! Is there no... There's no floor? Oh, there's a heart over there. I need that. Uh-oh. Where is this guy? Oh, another heart? Don't mind if I do. Is this really a groundless arena? It really is a groundless arena! I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I don't even know where the boss is hiding. Victory. We cheesed him into a pattern, and we beat him. Nice. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do to win. And we did it. We're out of here. 99%? Perfect. That's more than we need. The stun lock, a time-honored technique. Look, when a game is as broken and janky as this, you cannot have any qualms about cheesing it. Not if you want to win. Alright, so we got one level left. Volcano Mountain. Butch is rampaging on Volcano Mountain. I'll have to put his fire out. Here we go. Last level of the game, my friends. $92 collectibles, so slightly smaller than the previous level. More of this guy that I love so much. At least he's above the ground. Like, we have something to stand on while we fight him. That's so rare. You know, I bought a brick of cheese the other day. I haven't tried it yet. I'm a little scared. It's a brick of goat cheese. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I'm a little nervous to try it. But I'm always trying to be a little bit adventurous with the things that I eat. Try a few new things every now and then. I don't often like them. I think it's good to try new foods though, because like I'm a really picky eater. And I think it's a good thing if I try new foods regularly, not because I'm likely to find more foods that I like, but because then I gain... Every time I try a new food and I don't like it, at least I tried it, and then I gain a little bit more justification of my pickiness. It's probably a bad approach. But it's all I got. Trying new things is good. Taste buds also change over time, Cal says. I've heard that. I've also heard that it takes 11 separate occasions to introduce a new food to your diet. Or to your palate, rather. I feel like that number is bogus, though. I feel like that number is invented to torture picky eaters like me. I heard Rob Zombie was coming with Munster cheese. Oh my, I missed that before. Well, you know. I actually like Munster cheese. It's pretty good. How do you intend to try it, Frownie? Just with some crackers. I intend to try it in its sort of like most sort of plain and straightforward form. Or close to that, rather. Frownie doing something straightforward. I don't know about that. I plan to set up a little obstacle course in my house that I have to run in its entirety for every bite. So that I'm sure to be sampling the cheese in the most difficult way possible. What happened? Where am I? Do you eat any pasta, Frownie? I do. But basically, like, so here's the thing about pasta. I don't like to mix pasta and dairy at all. So, like, I won't eat a mac and cheese or you know, if I have a plate of spaghetti, I'm not going to put Parmesan on it like a lot of people do. But noodles and red sauce, I enjoy quite a bit. You know, sort of AKA American spaghetti. Ramen noodles are fine. No parm. I don't know if I can get over that. Yeah, I'm very picky with cheese. I typically don't want my cheese to be mingled with any other sort of food group. I like my cheese like very plain and yeah. Very plain. Ramen though, the thing about ramen is like one of the fancier ramens with like fresh vegetables and egg and stuff added to it. I probably wouldn't eat. I'd have a difficult time eating anyway. Like, if I make a packet of ramen noodles, I boil the noodles, and then I strain off the water completely, and then add the powder directly to the strained noodles, so the noodles are flavored with the powder, but there's no broth. It's a very salty way to eat ramen noodles. But the thing about that, though, is that's not even my thing. I'm Mr. Picky Eater guy and everything, but I eat ramen noodles like that because the first time I ever had them, a friend prepared them for me, and that's the way he prepared them. And so I always assumed that's just the way they were supposed to be prepared. I only learned that ramen noodles is supposed to have broth much, much later. Okay, good. I was both expecting and hoping that door would be locked. And I was not disappointed. Give me parm or give me death, Cow says. How do you live without lasagna? Lasagna is something that... I don't know. I've tried it twice in my life, but I just can't get over the dairy and noodles, like, being together. It's so weird. Is that UN Squadron Micah? Welcome in, Micah. Pleasure to have you with us. I'm sorry you had to arrive at one of the times where I am peeling back the layers on my deep and abiding weirdness. I'm a frustratingly picky eater. I've made tremendous strides, though. I mean, I basically didn't even eat a vegetable until my late 20s. That's an exaggeration, by the way. I've always loved broccoli. So isn't that strange? Like I I'm very afraid of, like, a lot of vegetables and stuff. Like, I don't like them. Like, I won't put lettuce and tomato on a burger because I'm too afraid of them. But, like, I really love broccoli. Just give me a bowl of broccoli with just a little bit of salt and pepper and butter, and I am a happy guy. So it's kind of weird. Like, I don't like vegetables except for the worst one. It's not a bad thing, thank you. Thank you. I sympathize with being a picky eater. I catch all sorts of flack for not eating seafood. Yeah, Jelly won't eat seafood either. She won't eat anything that comes out of the sea. I really like seafood. Well, I don't like all seafood, but the seafood that I do like, I really like. Again, I would never mix seafood with dairy, so like a filet-o-fish sandwich is horrific to me. Thank you for the follow, Micah. Very appreciative. Thank you for coming on board with us. That means a lot to me, my friend. Strength for Life won't eat any seafood either. Closest is canned tuna. Yeah, I like a can of tuna fish. That would be cannibalism if Jelly ate seafood, so that makes sense. Yeah, apparently, like, she had a bad fish stick or something when she was a kid, and so that ruined all seafood for her. But like, I like a plain, sort of straightforward, pan-fried fish fillet. Shrimp, I like a lot of different sort of preparations of shrimp. Of course, a deep fried fish is always wonderful. Deep fried catfish with a slice of lemon is a real treat. I don't remember where that key was, but I need it. My parents like clams and oysters. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know that I would eat. I don't know that I would be able to eat either of those. They seem a little, I don't know, the sliminess of them is off-putting to me. I understand Filet-O-Fish is horrific to people who like seafood, too. It's just so weird to me, the idea of fish with a slice of cheese on top is very odd. I really regret not collecting that key when I found it, but I didn't want to waste the checkpoint too early, and now here we are. Seen people eat the small live calamari whole? No, thank you. I'm not gonna eat anything that is still alive. That I found the key to Mojo Jojo's lab. Now I'll give Butch a physics lesson with my fists. Eating something that is still alive seems that is very disagreeable to me. I'm not interested in that. Canned tuna fish in a room is the quickest way to get me out of the room. Even the smell of canned tuna makes me nauseous, Cass says. Yeah, that's a shame. I could eat a can of tuna with especially if I've got some nice crackers to put it on. That's all I need. That's good. Can you get lost in these levels? You sure can. At least I can. Adam White 777, welcome in, Adam. Howdy, partner. Howdy to you as well. Thank you for joining us. If we're very lucky, we may be finishing this game very soon. I think I'm one boss away from the end right now. Let's just hope it's not too difficult for me. I don't have as many ice beams as I had on the previous level, so while we may be able to cheese the boss a little bit, it's going to be a very moderate cheesing. Crocomire? No! Oh, I'm wasting so many freeze rays. So far, I've wasted every freeze ray I've fired. Alright, that's it for the cheese. Never mind, the cheese lives. Stun locked. I don't even need the ice beam. Victory! Alright, that's it. We finished the game. You don't remember the Crocomire from Super Metroid? I don't remember what that is. No, I'm sorry, Budafingers. I don't know. I know it's not Kraid, and I know it's not the thing with the... It's not the plant. Is it the thing that turns into bones and jump scares you in the lava room? The long hallway, rather? Thank you for the GG. I've only played Super Metroid one time. Okay. I need to play it, I'll need to play it a couple more times before I become, like, properly educated in it. It melts in the acid. I could sort of vaguely remember it, but I'll need to play it. I'll need to play it again at some point. In Japan, they serve a poisonous pufferfish as a delicacy. Strength for Life says apparently the chef has to be certified to cook it. I feel like, I feel like I've heard about that. Isn't there a Simpsons episode about that? Or Homer that has like a day to live, he thinks, because he ate the wrong part of a pufferfish or something. Pookie Stan, welcome in, Pookie. I hope you're doing well tonight. There is a Simpsons episode about that, yeah. Yeah, I know that one. So once again, the day is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. Victory. Let's get our card and collect our heart. Where's the heart? There it is. 100%. Hey, we did perfect on the last level. Nice. Alright, that's it. All the levels are done. Look at that, we almost 100% of the game. I had one level with 98 and one level with 99. I think we have completed this game sufficiently thoroughly. I think we can be proud of ourselves, my friends. Thank you for those trophies. Thank you, Cows. Thank you, Sparrow. Thank you for the celebratory emote, Strength for Life. That's an old one. I mean, those are the Simpsons episodes that I'm gonna know. Like, if I'm gonna know something from the Simpsons, it's got to be something from the first few seasons, or like the first maybe 5-6 seasons. Toss another one on the victory pile. That's what we like to do, right? Now let us switch this game off and pack it away in a locked cabinet and throw away the key. Well, someone suggested that I get a lockbox and label it Pandora's Box and throw all the garbage games that I defeat in there. The thing, you see, the problem with that was that it doesn't work because Pandora's Box also contained hope, and no box that contains a copy of Echo the Dolphin can possibly also contain hope. Those two things are completely incompatible. Rabbit in chains and some cinder blocks. Tie some cinder blocks to it and drop it in the middle of a lake. Yeah, so I've talked before. I don't like destroying games. I mean, if someone owns a copy of a game and they want to destroy it, whatever, it's theirs. I can't tell you what to do with your stuff, but I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of when people destroy copies of retro games. I think gaming has such a huge preservation problem that we can't really. It's not good practice for us to go around destroying copies of games, but I will say I've got nothing against encasing a game in cement and chains and hiding it in a construction site like Jumanji or something like that. I think retro games need to be preserved. I don't know that they need to be accessible. E.T. All right, well, unfortunately, we're not done. We have one more Powerpuff Girls game to finish, so why don't we do that? I'm going to split my recording here, and we're going to switch the game over.